tapu me tampilis ngauni pe kole ke hufanga atu I he toenga o ngahi tala whakatapu ko au whaki atu me moani pe he ke lotu lelei ai ko vana vavau ne whakahoko ma ki tau tolu e pongpong ko eni. Ko kole whamole mole pe ko minite nima si ia. Pau tau fia pe ko lulutai ko ke nau mea mai pongpongi ni ka si o mia ma ki mau tolu me motu. Ka taki pe ai ngahi tā taimi ko le at ke ai pe ke whea lahe ngahi taimi na ton ke tā ane afi. Ki tuku mai pe ho mau whainga maali e ka taki o e whakasisi. For our non-Tongan speakers, I'd like to thank you still for coming along, considering most of the discussions are in Tongan. And I will try to summarize the long-winded Tongan explanations that I will proceed to do right after this, because when we speak in our language, it needs to be long for the heart to feel it. But to summarize it, it'll be done a bit shorter and to the point. Hange pe koe lawe ane nai, whamole mole, pia whatulo watu, ka mau fia ke kau whakataha I he whainga maari e koe ni, pa mau whakamalo watu, ki he polo kalama koe ni ko o mai, ma ki mau tolu. Lahi ai ngahi mea ke he kehe ia ke whaia e tala noa, ka oku mau to'o ai whainga maari e koe ni, I hono o mai ke private sector ka taki, ke o ate aho mau leo. Ne tautou o mea neafi I he tautokon pale mea ai uhinga, o e whakataha koe ni ke mau mea mai me wafu me he uhala a mo e fu ki he whare whakaofo ofa koe ni mongoe kakala o wha o ne lua aia koe o mai ke tala atu aho mau loto mo e mau fie mau. Ki mua ke whakahoko ia kou tui koe ki pui tu asi isi I pe ki he ngāue o ku mau whakahoko he nai mahino pe me ngai tālanga ane a whi o ku ke isi I pe nai ai ilo ki he e mau mea o kua malawa I he kuonga ko eni, ai koe kuonga eni, hono whā, ai ngā ue ai tō whā RMC shipping ko au me he tangata hono tolu. Ko ai tō tangata hono whā ko mau ngau e mai. Me mei tāne walunga futupu, ai ngā ue mei tahi, ka mata mai a me he otumotu haapai, mei lulunga. Ka koe ke pehe mau haapai pe. Tā kai whala mo lahi whamili mei vavau, iai e konga I niua, pak mau kole ato mau whainga maari e. Koe infrastructure development mo technology. Mea iau mau inga au pito ki hapisi nisi pe I he sektoa tau taha pe au whai e mau whainga. Ane awhina tau whanongo ai tautou pehe light at the end of the tunnel. Ko hono whakatonga tonu I he mao e ki whinimutua koe ni, ko ha pehe kua malama mai nai ha maama I he loto ana. Koe mauongo I currently, te mau fultama kia he ana. Lahi ai ngahi tuuni, o ku hoko ia koe whakamamahi lahi. Pea ka ataki pe koe ai ene ke tau ke. Koe kore atu eni, mo whaka amua e mea tau sia e Facebook a ke mo say yes mai a ki he ngahi kore. Whatata aki pe eni. Tau tok sioni pe I he foi presentation wha ofa, kua tuku mai me he minister o mau whakamalu atu ai ai malini o ku kau I he division ai Ministry of Infrastructure. Kau pe a tahi pe he ki he teknolosia as a side note. It seems like an afterthought. Koe paanga lahi pe I he tau ngahi teu I tonga ni. Koe me aia I he e mau ki I whakasiosio ane af mo whawhanongo a ngahi tala noa o ku tau pe he ku tatawai NGO, government, donors, me he e mausi o mei tahi. O se area I ngahi project I whaka ofa laui miriona tau tānoa ki ai. Toki o angele vai ki tahi, hange ia koe na e ofo ia e whe mau e waka. Koe toki whakakau atuen ki mau tolu he tala noa. O angele vai ia pehe ku limiteti si isi e siri ni ia ke pehe mai whe mau ia ke ange. Koe whanongo me he kakai o ku mamafa ai wholau ki tahi. Ko ki mau tolu pe kei toe mai I he private sector, true private sector I he shipping. Ma loi whatoka ngā kai hoko ate. Ko I he private shipping. Kua mate atu ho mau kau ngā whanonga, he kua lahi ai ngahi mea ai kua ne haisia. Ko ki mau tolu pe, no I he panke whakakomesiare, he na e tala mai he panke ho tau whanua, Tonga Development Bank, fu lahe mau fie mau. Pea sai pe, ka pau nai pehe pe, ka kua hu mai a ngahi kautaha kehe, ko community. O nau tai maalie I he tokoni interest rate, peseti pe nau tolu e ono, ngahi paanga tatau pe na mau kore. Mau peseti mau tolu hongo full poine nima, ki he pangefa komisi ale. Liliu that into money, that's about ono ngeau tupu, ono kilu tupu. Oku mau totongi, interest, I kai fair competition. Tautu mai katoa hen, koe inland revenue, koe ports, koe marine, pe mention no pehe kakai maange, ai tuku pe I he marini. Mau kore ate mau tolu, pe marini, pe poate taulanga, taha pe. He koe invoice iu hauua. Hauua ki he kau taha e taha. Ki he whatongia o mau pehe, ofa mai a pule anga. Whakahoko e whatongia he mea koe ke malawa he se ki toa tau taha. Ofa mai kau tonas. Sio ko mo paanga o kui kai omi vakai pe. Vakai ua, toi asi hake pe I wafo. He uke kua osi. Tatau moe vakai taha kua o mai koe ave ki otu motu. Osi pe ia ki lau mahina sii e mau tāna ki sirini ho mau iwi o kumi e vaka ke whakaakua e utaki motu. Ikai omi e tokoni ko ia ke tokoni mai ka mautolu. Koe mātua pe mautolu. Pea moe fine mātua tonga. Kei ngā ue. O ku whaka mamahi ai sio ki he omi o whakawhekiki I he mea o ku whai he tonga, lolo tonga I he sektoa o mau iai. Ka taki pe, ikai kia haku toke tā aku. Pea na aku mei loto si I ke uhau le hanga tonu, ka kua uhau mo lotu, ai mau kau ngā we, pea mo eku toke tā aku, he whakarele waka mo ngāwe aki a wafu, whaki pe e au mo eku kau ngā we.
Malo tuna, koe
Pule
pere
anga
ke
whamore mori, teu whenga ke whakama opo opo hi whakataki, malo fine. Kau pen fine he mea peu ta whaatanoa ki ai. Hange pe, oho vale pe ko tuko e fulai, aluminium me lai foi lai, mea whaafo ofa he funga wafu, koe pe he, ko ho protect fine ai wafu me he mau mau. Mau e mau lai lami a mau tolu he heke holo mea ko ia. Ka taki, kai si atu ai lewa he mau lea me he pure anga ki he pure anga ki he pure anga. Ki au I he whahoko waka. Politics is a problem. Discontinuity o e ngāwe. Whetongi tongi e kautaki, ka koe foi misini ngāu e koe pure anga. Hau pe kautaki, hange he mau wongo imu e mau sio, liriu, whaka ofo ofa e palani. Ka oku empower nai e CEO mo e kau ngāu e oku nau iai ke whakahoko mai ho nau whatongi a ka mau tolu. Oku mau sio nai, ko ki nau tolu oku taki he mau ngahi whaha I. Oku nau mau ai technical mo e business acumen ke nau sio mai ki he mau whenga, pea mo e luo mo e ana ku hange oku mau nofo pe ai he kai ke mau toi ake hake. O se tai honga fulu mei heni pe te mau toi I heni mau tolu pe kai. Infrastructure development ko hame family ni o whai, lele tau lahi ki eua, sio he whai ngā taa, ai whetuku holo e pensini mo mea ko ia. Maulanga ai e pausa, koe whawhola ai ne whalaka tau tālanga. Teki ai ke pehe ke pe mata. Good job for helping us. Ka taki pe minister lanu mata. Tangi aku, he whanongo ho lea nai whakahoko, koe pausa pe tāpa, koe pausa e wawau. Teki ai mau he whine motu ani, hatohi, ke tala mai o mau non-comply. O ku lele ta e whakalao pe, ai ngahi pausa ke I kai invest in infrastructure. Kai ke tau whanongo tau taulia ki ai. Koe technology ka taki pe kau ki hoko atu. He koe talu e mau kore toko ni moe I kai. O ku iai e kau taha tonga. It's called Defiant. A young Tongan entrepreneur, young people, and they're amazing me. I he nau develop e ek. Ko mau tolu pe ni, ala pe ki ho mau kato koe ni ko kamata ke kai ke to iai, ke ai he koe uhinga ko ave atu e kau kapiteni, kau ensinia ia, ave a otori. Ave a otori, ka mau whenga rewa teknolosia ke toko ni mai ke mau ngawe. I mahina taha me heni e launch e app ko ia, kou ilo e toki aluange statistika, kore e ku teita. E aluange po te taulanga, e fia ke rela mo e marini, he e tonu e hingoa atu heka he waka. Te eki peke taulava tau tolu, o sia te ashika, ke whakamamafa ai ngahi mea ko ia. Koe mea peku mau toki mamata mai ai ki he pule anga, koe fine, koe talaange ho mau, tono no, hala hataimi, ke oangi, koe haha mea, ke tau fua whatongia whakataha. Koe politiki mau kore atu. O ku whiri ki mau tolu he kakai. Pea koe si isi i peho mau ai hala mau tolu mo i ha. Liriu mau tolu ia. Koe haa solova anga, koe uhinga iau tau iheni ai, koe kore tokoni. Ka taki pe fine, kau toi hoko at pehe luru tai, ke ki Samarino no pe, ke foi konga po ini that I need the donors to hear me. Just a short one. With all of that, that was basically asking our people to come together. For 80 years, our family has been trying to do this business. And it doesn't seem to reach where it needs to reach. Donor funds are being used to buy and bring stuff to our country that we are already doing, with commercial banks at high interest rates. Please, if there is a private sector company doing what is already being done, support them. Do not bring in boats that we already have. And we hear the comments yesterday, oh, in the outer islands, there's no boats. My boats can go everywhere. We have got service boats to link the main ship to the smaller ships because we care. We are from the islands. Our boats are shaped as they are for ease of transfer. We would love a high, beautiful boat, which is thank you, Japan, for the gift of the boat. But I wish it was for me. I wish it was for the private sector. We continue to maintain, even though there is high cost, there is high fees. And thank you for the beautiful domestic party house, because that's what's happening. It is an event center used by government while we are in the rain, the sun, and the dust with the people from the islands. That is not what the donors intended. I know that. You know that. Why is it still happening? I have seen most of you here, there, and we are outside there trying to work quietly in our forklifts, trying to not use microphones even though I know my voice carries. All I'm asking is, please, for the shipping industry, we are the only remaining, and I'm sure in other private sectors this is happening. We heard about machinery just being run down because it's not going to the machinery. My fellow panelists here, the Puloka Construction, only them and private sector companies now run by young people ever consult us in projects to the outer islands. And we give them the true cost to reflect the interest rates that we pay that our competitors do not pay because they are community owned. Their risk is shared. Why not support us that are here, that has been showing the resilience time and time again, and here we are still asking. There is a lot more to be said, and we have set up more, including all our family now working there so that I could have more time for meetings. I have knocked on most doors to be told to wait. Some ministers, I'm still waiting 3 weeks to have a meeting. Please, consult us. We were never consulted on the building of the wharf, at the domestic wharf, but God's grace and mercy, and time and time again, he has brought us through. Only our vessels was able to come into that wharf that we were not consulted on. The boats it was made for, it didn't fit. They had to do extra work. God has proven time and time again, and we continue to work, but please, we are questioning the why. Why do we do things we should be doing together alone? Please help us, Malo.